There's a little house in the country, 'neath the shade of the pines and the sycamore trees. A woman lives there who can cook up a storm, have chicken fried and taters warm. Kitty's Country Kitchen, come and have yourself a bite. Kitty's Country Kitchen, better forget about your diet. Kitty's Country Kitchen, where the tea is always sweet. So pull up a chair and take a seat. Kitty's cooking up something for you and me.
We are cooking chicken with brown gravy and rice. We're going to start up the chicken. We're going to put in some grease, get it to frying. You got to brown the chicken. Make some Cajun gravy to go with it. And then we'll put it in the oven at 350 degrees for a couple hours. Salt and pepper, and I do not measure. You just go as you flow. Use whatever you got in the kitchen. This is steak and meat seasoning. You can use it on chicken, gives it a good kick. These are the potatoes that we dug up over here. And we're going to do a potato stew. We got thud in them all. Too bad you can't have a garden all year long, but you can't. But sure enjoy one while we got one. That's one to go for that. Like I said, I don't measure. Put this in there, get them taters boiling, then we'll add the milk. And then we'll make a flour gravy to go with it. And here we're going to fry our chicken. nothing away. Next fish fry, we use all my old oil. That's what gives the fish a good flavor. These onions we're going to cut up, put in the chicken. I'm going to show y'all how to do onions. Y'all most probably ain't never done this before, but I live on Social Security, so money's pretty short. Let me show you how to regrow your onions. Follow me, Danny. You just stick your onions down in here. They'll sprout right back up, and I'll go put them right back in the garden. See these that have already started? I do lettuce the same way. This is how I do all my herbs. Then when they sprout up big enough, I'll take them back to the garden. You can't smell this, but this is chocolate mint. I put that in my tea. Too bad you can't smell on Facebook.
How long do you let the chicken brown?
So I know it's done. Want to get a good crust on one side and a good crust on the other side. Maybe 10 minutes on each side. Because that's very thick pie. Water's boiling to make my gravy. I'm going to get my water ready for my rice. Rice is 2-to-1 ratio. These are my pots. I normally know what 2 cups are. That's 2 cups. A lot of people buy those pots that make the rice is very easy to make. I don't know why people have a problem with it. You put your water on, you salt your water. Like I said, it's 2-to-1 ratio. You want a good brown crust on that. That was a little crispy. Gotta go get my grease pot. This is brown chicken, and it's going to be served over rice, and it's going to be Cajun style, with good thick gravy, good rice, and we're going to have green beans and stewed potatoes. Hopefully somebody shows up to eat all this. From Eula Williams. I had 3 women that were my inspiration to cooking. One was her, Eula Mae Williams from South Louisiana, one of the greatest Cajun cooks that ever lived. The other one was my Grandma Rose, Bessie Mae, and the greatest cook out of Oklahoma. And then my mama, which learned from my grandma, Essie Mae. And the other inspiration was when I married Woody Belcher, his mother taught me the basics of cooking. So all them 4 women together, they were my inspiration for a lot of different foods that I do enjoy and have cooked all my life. One of the traditions of my cooking, we had one at the Belcher house where her famous coconut cakes were made. We made them every Thanksgiving. We made 6. And then we froze them for Thanksgiving and for Christmas. And it was me, my sister-in-laws Edna and Betty Belcher and Grandma Belcher. And we'd make these coconut cakes every Thanksgiving. And we'd put 3 back for Christmas. And they were 4-layered cakes. And with fresh coconut and made with fresh coconut milk, which was very rare back in them days, and we're talking poor people. But she got this recipe from her mama, and she'd always cooked it, and it was so moist and so good, even after 4 weeks in the freezer till Christmas. That's the only traditional thing I ever done. We did it every year. But we had great times, we had fun doing it, and made good memories. I slapped your mama. That burnt. Cooked when they were young, so we don't have any family memories of cooking together. My mama would write me, get out of my kitchen. Mama didn't like nobody helping her in the kitchen, and I'm the same way. I know what I want to do when I want to do it, and I don't like no help. Don't want no help cleaning the kitchen up either. My mama was the same way. It's just the way we was. Now we're fixing to take this chicken and put it in this pot. Put it back up, baby. Lord knows I don't want to burn you. As you get old, these old cast iron pots are hard to handle. You do that while it's skillet's hot and it picks up all that flavor. You go right down there and you got your roux made and you add that water to it and boom, you got gravy. You're going to take this and pour over this. I don't know where my lid is to this. That'll work. You leave that in the oven for 2 hours at 350. Put a lid on that, put it to the side, forget about it. Till supper time. And your rice is good to go. Just set that aside and forget about it. When these potatoes get done, what we're going to do here is put some milk in there, and I'll make a batter with flour, put that in there for a thickening, and eat that with cornbread. It's pretty good stuff. I don't measure, so y'all have to figure this out on your own. Your flour and your milk. We're going to throw a little cornstarch in here for thickening. There's a little much too much cornstarch there, Katie Rose. Alright, come over here. We'll let that just sit and rest. This is Holly Rose's favorite. Rice is done. Perfect every time. Now we're fixing to get the cornbread going. That's 2 cups. This is 2 cups of self-rising cornbread, cornmeal, 2 eggs, a cup of milk. After you pour this as many years as I poured it, you know. See, they're in a perfect consistency every time. I know what I'm doing. If you want sweet cornbread, throw some sugar in it. I don't like sweet cornbread, so I ain't put no sugar in it. And I pity all you men that marry women and don't know how to cook. That Dairy Queen's gotta be starting to look mighty old. And you must cook in cast iron. You can't cook without cast. This is modern cast iron. But you cannot cook without cast iron. Don't taste the same. Look at that chicken fall off the bone, I'm telling you. That's Cajun, baby. Green beans, fried with bacon. Fresh taters right out of the ground. That spoon's got a hole in it. And that's right out of Kitty's kitchen. I think it was. Shoot pie. I don't want you in the picture. All my life because I like it, and I'm glad I hung on to it, because these kids will never know what it was like in our grandparents' age. And they'll know a little bit because I hung on to a little bit of it. And it's sad that we're losing so much of our past to a future that nobody knows where they're going. But the food never changes. Good food, good family, and that's what it'll always be about. I don't care which way this country rolls.